think some article we read the Nigerian Football Federation after we lost to Benin Republic in the 2006 World Cup qualifier, which was played in Abidjan, few days ago. That's June 10. So the latest news, because it's like the federation, as we read, is planning to get a technical advisor for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. In the report, what we read before, I could remember when Jose Pesero, he's the one that started this World Cup qualifier with coach George Finidi. And then, they played draw against Lesotho in the last game they played and against Zimbabwe. So, as it is now, the federation was complaining about funds, no money. Before Pesero was earning almost $70,000, in his initial contract. And later on, it was reduced to $50,000. So the news about hiring a technical advisor, for me, I think is not a welcome development as it is right away. So what the NFF have to do right now is to, put heads together, see George Finidi because Finidi have worked under Coach Placero, and I believe he has learned a lot from the tactician who was there before, who led us to the silver medalists. So bringing a technical advisor to be ahead of him, I think is uncalled for because he is the chief coach at the moment. And bringing a technical advisor when there's no money in the federation. So I don't know how much they want to pay the technical advisor that will be, replacing, that will be ahead of Finidi George. So I think the Nigerian Football Federation should just sit right. The problem is it coming from the coaches, technical crew, is it coming from the footballers? So the football lovers, people who watch the game, could see the reaction on the pitch. So do we need a fresh leg? Like I made a previous videos about the Super Eagles. I think we need some players that need to be injected in the Super Eagles before the next World Cup qualifier, which will come in 2025. Before we have Nations Cup coming up. So what we need is to look at the local league in Nigeria. Look at some players who are playing, in African continent. There's a lot of players. We have even Benin Abitos. We have some Nigerian players who are playing there. Imagine there's some home base who play in Benin Republic. We have Nigerian players in Benin Republic who are playing there. I can remember the days of Peter Rofai. He was playing in Benin Republic, that is playing for Dragon, and they were invited to Super Eagles. So I don't see no reason why the Nigerian Football Federation, as it is now, we need a total overhauling of the team. Despite playing silver medalists, winning silver medalists in Cote d'Ivoire, we need overhauling of the Super Eagles players. There are some who are not giving 100%. I think we need guys from in Africa, in home base, players in Europe who have not tested the national team. That's what we need now. So this is quick action from the coach, from the Nigerian Football Federation to go and search for players. Then those we have people, soccer pundits, a lot of sport journalists. There are people who also will introduce some players, on the platform, which the coaches have to watch and see if they are playing regular in their club side. That's what Nigerians need right away. Not to employ somebody. For me, I think Finidi is also learning the trade. He's a coach with Enyimba. Then what we need is just to get, maybe from the Super, we have some coaches who are qualified in Nigeria too. So if they want to hire someone, it should be in Nigeria at the moment. If at all they hire an expatriate, and Nigeria do not qualify, what are we going to do? So we have to give him the time. We have to give him, maybe to bring in somebody to support him. So we have the likes of Imana Munike, we have some Dolise, we have some players who are recognized, who also been established. I think they can come into the shoe. Maybe they work together. Finidi can be there. Like Daniel Osondu, I know he was there. I don't know what happened. They said he stepped out, or I don't know, but he's also a good coach. He has been assistant, to the Super Eagles coaches in the previous years. So we can bring in, they are all teammates. So the focus and attention is George Finidi have to come out with plans, with strategies, with what he wants to achieve with the Super Eagles. That's what we need from him. We need a competent coach. he should come, he should learn, he should, study, check players around, know those who can deliver for him, not to just bring anyhow player to the national team. If you watch the game during their days, during Clemens Westerhoff, we could see a team we have good balance. We need the likes of Finidi also. He plays from the flank. We need people that will do the pull out. We need players like Imana Munike from the flank. We need players like in the midfield. Even if at all we don't have Jejo Kocha, the likes of Jejo Kocha in the midfield, but I think there's some other good players who also are talented, who can deliver. Like we're talking about Dele Bashiru, those are players we know he was not fit, but we hope to see him in the next, qualifier if he is fit to play. So we need more players. Those who are not ready to do it, the coach should screen the team. They should bring in new players, blend them, and in FIFA calendar, if there's a friendly, we play them. See how they will fare in the game, and before introducing them to the main qualifiers. That's what we need in Nigerian football. Hiring a coach, I think, is not the best option at the moment. So we'll use what you have and achieve our goal. So that's it on the World of Sport.